or afternoon. If y'all getting ready to go watch this like solar eclipse, this total eclipse, please be careful. So this morning, I'm just coming on. My allergies going a little bit. I just finished putting my lashes on off camera. I used my Nabi eyeliner glue. This is the black one, and the lashes that I have on this morning are from Fancy Goods. They're called Smitten. And so I was sitting in here reorganizing some of my little stuff that goes like in my pantry and stuff, and excuse Bay little corner over there. And clearing out my drawers. See, to put trash and stuff back where it go, and just making it more organized. And I'm about to get ready to throw on some nails. I never do toenails on all my toes. I just usually do a big toenail because for whatever reason that one don't grow. But I took my dogs to the bathroom, and so now my allergies are going, so I apologize. So we just about to chit chat a little quick. Get ready with me while I do my nails. Which ones I'm doing this morning is the Salon Perfect, Maquiti. I think that's how you say it. Maquetic. Okay, Maquuetic. It's the Mirror Effect collection. It's the ones I had on like the other day. So I'm just about to put those on, and I'm gonna use the glue that came in there. Got my acetone. I like to use my Fancy Good nail thing. My hair like this because look, my hair is dirty. It's full of gel, and I need to shampoo it, right? Because my hair is pretty fine. There is a difference between fine hair and thin hair, but we're not gonna go into that today, unless y'all just want to. And so, I'm gonna use this on my toes, of course, white toes, and then the nails are already done. So, as you can see, I titled this Do What Works For You. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I just felt so off, if I can be honest. Like, and I never felt that way, like in business, in life, or in anything. I always feel like I'm on the right path. I'm in control. I got stuff taken care of because, I keep God at the foundation of everything. So, if we're going to talk, we're going to talk, okay? Thank you, Jay, for deleting that message for me. So, because, baby, Jay going to be on it. That's what he going to do. If you don't know, I've been on YouTube some time, and I had hired a coach last year around like my birthday or whatever. I just wanted to pretty much like rebrand my channel, see if there were like errors that I was making, things that I could do or whatever it is, right? And so, good morning. I would never go into it and say, August ass is so bad. Hold on, y'all. Come back here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Every time I get on live, you get to acting up. Let's go. Because where are you going, sir? Exactly where are you going? No, move. I don't even want you to sit with me right now. You're being a bad little pumpkin. Basically, before I even pull up my nails, let's just get into it. So I hired this coach, right? And the whole point was to rebrand the channel. It was to pretty much try to get like on a different perspective to see if there was something I could learn, what I could do to not so much take me to a next level, but I just wanted to, honestly, if I'm just being honest, I wanted to build community. I wanted to make sure like I was on track. I wanted to make sure that when you or anybody else came to my channel, that we had a clear focus of what the channel was and it represented and things, just because my channel, I'm not new on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2015 creating content, right? So you do the math, because I'm not for doing the math this morning. What are they talking about? I don't know. Jay, if it's just don't worry about it. So yeah. With that being said, like when I went in open minded, and I did learn a lot. I learned a lot of stuff as far as strategy. I've always been a planner. I've always had strategy, and I've always had marketing skills naturally, right? Because I've ran a business. Putting that in social media, it could be a little different because you want to make it's the same, but you want to make sure that you're just hitting all your P's and Q's, crossing all your T's, dotting your I's, right? So with that being said, I was learning different little things behind the scenes with YouTube, things like this. But then it got into a point where it started becoming like where I didn't feel creative anymore. It wasn't fun for me anymore. It wasn't like YouTube. I've always said if I'm gonna come on YouTube, right, that I don't care how much business it was, I wanted to enjoy creating my content, enjoy putting out what it is that I feel I need to put out. Like when I say do you and do what's best for you, I truly believe that because in my heart, I just absolutely know that anything that's for you, if God bring it to you, is for you. You don't have to compete with nobody. There's nobody in front of you to compete with, nobody behind you to compete with. And that's not me being arrogant, y'all. That's how I think. Now, am I saying that you can't look at people for inspiration or you can't see stuff and be like, okay, this works or that works? Yes, you can do that. But for me, I don't really focus on that. To me, I don't have a competition on YouTube. It is you, YOU, tube. It's a little box. You sit in it, you talk. So who's the competition? Nobody's my competition. And the reason I say that is because you can look at somebody and look at their channel, their demographics is completely different from your different demographics because let's just say in vlogging, everybody vlogs, everybody do it, whatever. Like, but whatever people are attracted to that person for is not gonna be the same thing people may be attracted to me for. Somebody might be watching your vlog because you're chaotic and out of control and just pretty much like, oh my God, is this person really doing this and doing that? And so they watch you to be entertained by your foolery, as opposed to somebody else may watch somebody else that vlogs doing the same genre, should I say, and they're watching you because of something totally different. So I don't ever really look at I do believe in networking. I believe in getting with other content creators and doing collaborations and just meeting people in your field because that's the only way you're going to learn and to grow. But I do not believe in trying to copy somebody's style, trying to do anything like this. Like as long as I've been on YouTube, I just think differently. I think about video transitions. I think about the way I watch TV is differently. So when I watch TV, I see stuff and I'm like, oh Lord, okay, I can use this and put this in a sit down video or in a vlog or in something like that. Good morning, everybody that's coming in. Happy Monday to y'all too. So I don't know. You have to have your own creativity because that's what people are gonna flock to. That's what people are gonna like. Y'all excuse all this gel in my head. I really am about to go wash my hair, even though I don't want to wash my hair. That's what people are gonna flock to. That's what makes you you. That's what makes you special. And I feel like I got with a coach, and although so right from the jump, it was a bunch of, okay, let's test. And I'm steadily saying like, hey, well, this is actually what's working. I am pulling in this amount of people on the channel monthly. It's just some of these people are not coming back or they're not subscribing. And I already knew what it was. And I communicated that from the jump. I said, I have a lot of evergreen content on my channel, meaning people will come, for example, if you want to know how to fix your refrigerator, right? And you go to YouTube to Google, how do I fix a refrigerator? You're going to look on there. You're going to get what you need until you get it fixed. And guess what? You're not going to subscribe or keep coming back unless you continuously have those issues with that. So my whole thing was like, look, I have a lot of this type of content where it's tutorial and it's educational content and it brings people and it gets the view and it's making money, but it's not building a community because the people are coming for that. They're getting that. They're watching it. I'm getting paid off that video, but then they're leaving. And I communicated that when I started doing this type of content, I started seeing community, right? And so the whole thing was like, yeah, well, community doesn't really, you have to make discoverable content in order to grow. And I get that, but as much discoverable content that I have here on the channel, it was no need for me to be throwing spaghetti at the wall, so to speak, right? So I was like, look, these are the things I love. This is what I can naturally do, and this is what I'm passionate about. And I always kind of just find the perfect blend of that and put it here on the channel. So I'm not upset about that. I just think that the analytics, right, should be looked into more with that particular coaching program, and you have to understand when to pull out. Like, I literally had a conversation with Jay. And I hate to name drop, I had a conversation with like maybe 3 people at the most, right? Just saying like, damn, I feel like I've lost myself. I don't feel like this is fun anymore. It has me rethinking everything. Like, should I quit? And like, am I just all the way fucked up? Like, is my channel just off? Like, I was really in a space where it even got to the point they wanted me to, I couldn't even post. I couldn't even post. Everything had to go through them before I posted it. And that's not, it just like literally, if you ever find yourself, and I know I'm talking about like YouTube, but if you ever find yourself in life just in a place where you don't feel like yourself, where you don't feel like, you know, how can I say this? You just feel off centered, off whatever. It is okay to take a step back. I know a lot of people come on YouTube and they do all these reset days and reset this and blah 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 and all of that. And it's cute content to watch if you're watching it because you want to see that. But for me, a day is not going to reset something that took months to get me into a specific mindset or a specific feeling. A day, maybe even a week, is not going to do it. I know, like right now I'm planning a trip, and so I'm trying to like figure out, like, because my daughter, her permit is expired, and here in Texas you can't have like a permit and a Texas ID, so she wouldn't be able to fly because she has to go through the whole course and all of that just to get her actual license now that she's 18. My other daughter, her license is not expired. Because me, I'm the type of parent, like, I want to experience things with my kids. I've done solo trips. I've done girls trips. And then I've done trips with my children. I've done trips as a family when, I was married. I've done trips when I was dating, so going on trips is nothing new to me. But I want to make sure that, I give my kids like the same opportunities. And I know that 2 of them, even though one of them is not going to want to go, 2 of them would want to go. So I'm trying to maybe plan maybe 2 trips, maybe like a road trip somewhere that we can go to where they can still go on a trip and it just won't be an international trip. And then looking at different international trips for me, which would put content on the channel, but it's mainly for me to just refocus. Like, for me, it took me at least a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, to really just get to a mindset where I was like, you know what, I was feeling like I wanted to let the coach go. Something happened where that particular coach no longer was, going to be there, and then the next coach came in, and although they were both amazing coaches, I just felt like my time with that particular program was done, because now I felt like I was just being completely drained. Like, I literally felt like, okay, I'm gonna just walk away. Nobody even gonna know that I've walked away from social media. Nobody's gonna know. Like, I literally got in that, and that's never been my mindset or my flow. Being on YouTube is my platform that I absolutely love. I really don't care about the other platforms I may go on there. I used to create on Instagram. I'm not really pushing nothing on Instagram. If I decide to push something on Instagram, I will. But I feel like Instagram is child, it's so fake. It's like, and I think I see through a lot of the bullshit. And then, having kids, I'm so grateful that my kids don't look at stuff and romanticize or fantasize like other people's lives, or Yeah, but you can come on. I'll turn this way. Harper, Harper, baby. Ever since he spanked Harper just they not in a good place. So I'm glad my kids don't romanticize those things and stuff like that, because you on Instagram and everybody is so heavily fucking edited. Like whatever happened to just posting your picture, like what you actually look like. It's okay to lightly retouch or do little things to polish it, but baby, when your nose don't even look like your nose, your eyes don't look like your eyes, your lips like child, or you out here posting stuff and trying to keep up with the Jones, that's just that ain't never been me. I don't copy people. I don't try to come on YouTube and be anything that I'm not. Good morning, Antoinette. I don't try to be anything that I'm not. I come on and I feel like this. Either you fucking like me or you don't like me. Either you are receptive of the content that I put out or you're not. Like, and that's just what it is. But it's not gonna hinder me or stop me. Like, I didn't get to this point on YouTube by copying people. I got to this point on YouTube by just being my damn self and putting out my content. That I don't know why my toilet's so loud. Okay, I got on my dress so I can shampoo my hair. I shouldn't say wash. You wash clothes, shampoo your hair. As the cosmetologist in me, sorry. So I got here by doing, and so I'm using myself this morning. Listen to me clearly. I don't know what you got going on in your life. I know we got a whole total eclipse that's about to take place today, and shit, people gonna be out here trying to look and probably act crazy and all kind of other stuff. Please put your glasses on. Don't go out there and burn your retina trying to look at something. I always like to use myself as example. Although I'm a super private person, I've always, when I come on YouTube, I'm thoughtful about. I clown a lot, but I come on and I'm very thoughtful about what I'm going to share, because I know that it affects whoever is watching. I know that it affects your day, or you may remember it, or anything like that. So wherever it is that you are, whatever it is that you have going on, whether you're in the workplace with somebody, whether you're, in school, most of the people that watch me are between the ages of 25 to 45. So what I would say is, think about where you are at that point in your life. Stop fucking comparing yourself to other people. Whatever somebody else is doing, that's their journey. But whatever it is that's for you, and if you don't know what's for you, pray and ask God what's for you. But God gives you certain talents. Look, let me tell you, nothing about me ever when I was watching YouTube was like, oh, I'm gonna get on YouTube. I was not a person that came to YouTube during the pandemic. I was not a person that jumped on YouTube to be like, oh, I'm about to get on YouTube and make all this money and all of this. Absolutely not. I got on YouTube to help other people learn how to do their hair at home. I got on YouTube because I had clients telling me like, you should get on YouTube. You should do a YouTube channel. You should promote your business on YouTube. So originally I started out promoting my business. A lot of those videos are kind of like privated, and just talking about anything that happened in the salon that day. So whatever I did in the salon, hairstyles, makeup, whatever. If we talked about fashion, I was talking about fashion. If we talked about celebrity gossip or things that was going on in the local news, that's what I brought you on the channel. So you had like a salon feel to the channel, which is why the name was Stylist Raven, right? Then as I started really doing content, I just started coming out of my shell more, because I'm a very shy person. I'm a very much an introverted person. I just prefer to be in my home, because that's just my safe haven. I go out for what's necessary. I'm not big into the clubs. Look, let me tell you, I got a friend right now. I get my moods where I do want to go out, or I don't want to go out, or I want to do something, or I don't want to do something. Girl, let me get to these nails. But I have friends that understand that, and then I have friends that just completely don't understand that. And they get offended, like, well, you don't want to come, you don't want to do nothing. Like, bitch, look, at the end of the day, after everything that I do, um, after everything that I do and moving around half the damn time, I'm tired. I'm not looking to go out and do this and do that. And, I'm tired. I wanna sit in my home. I wanna enjoy my home. That's just like when I first bought this home. I bought this home. It'll be 3 years in May that I've been living here, and I'm ready to sell. I'm ready to kind of move forward, right? Um, and I'll never forget, I had family members being like, "Oh, you want to come to my house for Christmas? Why? What am I coming there for Christmas for? Girl, I just bought a house. This is about to be our first Christmas in our house, and I'm gonna make that memory with my children." Like, so I thank you for your offer, but no, I'm good on all of that. And I think a lot of people don't know how to really say no, or just put themselves in a thing for doing like what's best for them, or I don't know. I don't get it, but that's not my. Why am I winding up with all these nails? That's not my nail size. Because these are the nails I just pulled off like the other day. So what's going on, honey? Honey, honey, do, 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 do. You are my candy girl. So yeah, just make sure y'all doing what's best for you. Because let me tell you, I ain't never, ever, 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 ever in my life, um, as long as I've been on YouTube, felt like, oh my God, like am I it like it's not wrong. If it's the content that now what I will say is definitely have a plan, have a strategy. Don't just, make your content flow. Don't just be throwing shit out and it don't go together, and try to put like some effort. Like I don't think anybody, because let me tell you something. A lot of people want to copy people, but a lot of these bigger YouTubers, I look at their thumbnails and the thumbnails is trash. It's no effort. It's no nothing. And I hate the overly animated thumbnails that's just not realistic or heavily filtered. So I honestly, a lot of these people, y'all, especially like when they get bigger, they not worried about no title, no thumbnail. The audience is already there, so they just putting out something in their core audience is going to click, because at that point they are just fans of the content creator. This is why it's always a good thing for you to be your own inspiration, right? Be your own inspiration, be your own thing. If you working somewhere and you want to get to the next level, make you a goal list, make you a to-do thing, and really go ham and do the work, because you can't have shit if you're not gonna do the work. If you don't do the work, it's just what it is. It's you're not, I don't know. So, but yeah, that's my toodaloo for the day. What I would definitely say to you is, girl, I'm about to look. Now I thought these was the nails I was about to put on, honey. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I got a child. She got a whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, just, man, remember who you are. And I know that sounds so cliche, but remember who you are. We all have something good about us. We all have something that we can contribute to where you don't have to mimic somebody and try to be like somebody. That's just like with my sense of style, right? I like luxury shit. I do. I do. I like luxury shit. I like to buy luxury purses, heels, what else? Accessories, baby. I do fragrances. This is just what I do. And then I like to mix that with more affordable stuff. And the reason I do that is because it's just like, so I remember I was looking at the Bentley car, right? I looked at a lot of vehicles. I was looking at that and I was like, oh, this would be a nice car. And then I had to tell myself, like, bitch, I go to Walmart, I go to church, I go to school. Where am I going? Why? Why and where? And then I started looking at, how they have a lot of issues. They break down on people, this. And I was like, yeah, no. I looked at a Lincoln Aviator, same thing. The car was nice. When you started reading the reviews, everybody was talking about, oh, it's such a nice car, but it breaks down a lot, but I don't care because it's such a nice car. Absolutely not. I bought a BMW X7, right? That was what it was. I was in love with this vehicle until the day it stopped on me. And then I was sitting there like, shit, should I just keep it? And but this was my thing. If it's already stopping and I ain't even had it 6 months, honey, absolutely not. I got a Dodge Charger, and my Charger has never, she ain't never disrespected me like that. So I'm using these as examples, y'all. Like, it's cool to get other stuff and do other stuff and all of that. I ain't never been no flashy person. I just never have, right? uh from my makeup to my jewelry to my accessories, I'm very polished, I'm very chic. I like to look good when I go out, but I'm not trying to, like, I like to look good, but I like to look good for myself. I'm not going out trying to catch nobody's attention, catch nobody's man. I like, girl, no, that's just not my personality. That's just not my mentality. That's not how I think. That's not, and I think that's why people are always asking me for advice, or always attracted to my personality, or attracted to these things. So I want to say this because I know, like, a lot of times people come on and they don't even acknowledge. Please understand that I do acknowledge every single person that views my content, every single person that comments. I'm so heavily, a person that will comment back. And one day that'll probably change to a fact where, like, when I get so many comments, it's just so hard, because that's all what you always hear. Oh, it's so hard to keep up and do comments when you're getting this many comments in a day. But I don't think it is. I think you put time and effort into what it is that you want to. I don't care if you're getting a bunch of comments. You can see, the way I think, you can take certain days where you just comment back to people. Maybe you just dedicate that day into reading your comments and commenting back, or just hitting the like button, because you do it on social media anyway. You fucking scrolling, you hitting likes, and you doing all of this. So, I don't ever want to be, I thank God for my journey, because I don't ever want to be in a place where I think I'm just so above, or I'm trying to front, or I'm trying to do stuff. Look, it is what it is. I have YouTube videos that pay, and I don't get no big hefty check for YouTube, not at all. With 10,000 subscribers, my views, my channel has seen highs, my channel has seen lows, and right now my channel is back in a process of where I'm trying to, like, basically build a community again, like, all those things. And I don't blame any situation, I don't blame nothing. I don't feel I'm doing anything wrong. I just feel that it's just a thing. It's what the viewer wants. It's what you want to see. Like, right now on my channel, I have like 2 or 3 videos that's kind of like get momentum out the ass, right? One is at almost 20K views. The other one is almost right at 2,000, but it's continuously picking up, right? And so I can double down on that. And I think that was the biggest thing, that with the coach, where I was just like, you know what, I'm about to walk away. Because the more I was like, hey, this is right now, this is the heartbeat of the channel, right? This is what's pumping, this is what's going, this is what's getting comments, this, and that, and that. And although one of them is a video that I did, I think, a year ago, and the other one is a video I did back in December, shouldn't I be buckling down on that? Like, to me, I feel like I can still create my vlogs and do those things. I can do 2 videos in the week that are catered to what you guys want to see, and then still do like a vlog for the people that want to see the vlogs. But I don't ever want to get in a situation where I'm sitting up here and I'm just not creating. Like, I literally was posting once a month, fucking around with the coach. One, baby. I went from posting twice a week, jumping on lives, and sometimes doing shorts. And I'm not a big fan of shorts, but I do understand that, you feed YouTube what it wants. To sitting there like, well, damn, as creative as I am, as many ideas as I am, as much as I repurpose content, as much as I come up with new content, like, I remember one day being on the phone with the coach, and the person was like, yeah, you come up with like these awesome ideas. Don't worry, I'm gonna give them to like another creator, but they're in a totally different space on YouTube from you. And it was at that moment that I was like, you know what? Obviously, I'm doing something right. Obviously, I'm doing something right. Now, I understand that y'all gotta get paid, right? But I don't know. I've always been a very intuitive person. I always pray and I ask God for clarity. So I guess this morning I'm just telling y'all, like, do what works for you. Do what you feel is best for you. Stop fucking worrying about who's gonna see it? Are you gonna get that promotion? Are you gonna get the views? Or like, stop looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and just be in the moment, live in your moment, do what it is that you want to do. Support people, right? You cannot expect for people to support you and you don't support people. Almost everybody that, now I'm not saying, because I went through that too. Like, I learned some very valuable lessons in 2023. I'm not saying go out there and overexert yourself, try to watch everybody video, try to, be like Puffy. He in all the videos, dancing, singing, rapping. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just genuinely be supportive, genuinely be an authentic person, genuinely be the person that you say you are, and all the shit is that you do. Don't come on here and fake the funk. Don't come on here and act like you're above this, you're above that person. Like, I really, and you know what? I'm gonna say this, and we can probably end it right here. I've never understood I've never understood when I first started my salon business, and I hate to make it a black and a white or a Mexican or a Chinese thing, but let me tell you, when I first started my first salon and I was getting out, this was before you had social media to do like all of that. This is when you were doing like flyers and word of mouth and just whatever it is that you needed to do to pull in clients to get them, because I could talk about that for days, all the different things I was doing that was bringing in my clientele, right? I didn't really realize how much black people, I said what I said, black people don't support other black people. Black people feel, and I can say that because it's the majority, and the minority of black people that are supportive, it is definitely the minority. And I saw it in the salon business where, they didn't want to come together. They didn't want to do, they felt like whatever they do is what they do. And that's why they stay stuck in the things that they do. I've been a platform artist. I've worked with celebrity hairstylists. I've worked on my own. I've had 2 salons. I have really had a great run as a cosmetologist. If I wanted to really jump back in and start doing cosmetology again, I could. I get people message me all the time on Facebook about doing their hair, on Instagram about doing their hair. People that have my phone number, because a lot of people say I change it, but about doing hair, if I'm come back and do hair. And I'm trying to kind of pass that torch to my daughter because she took an interest and that's where she is. And so, I'm at the point where like shit, I get tired of standing behind a chair all day. I get tired of just like at some point you want a change, you want something different, you have to evolve. And I look at it like that's the same thing on YouTube. YouTube, y'all, a lot of these people on YouTube that have these millions and millions and millions of subscribers, you know why they have it? They understand the power in collabing. They understand the power in like shit, it's enough for all of us to eat. A lot of these black girls that's on YouTube, baby, if you reach out to them, it's like, oh, you asking me for something. You asking me for this. No, I just said like, hey, let's meet up. Let's see if we click. Let's network. Like, it's just, or, they get together and everybody want to be secretive, or everybody want to be so focused on, well, this is what I'm doing and that's what I'm doing. But aren't we all together trying to like help each other and give constructive criticism and just, like, I don't understand that. I will never understand it. And I guess I don't understand it because I'm not that type of girl. I'm the girl that will help everybody. And because I help everybody, I have to be cautious because I've wound up getting hurt a lot, from helping people. It's just in my baby. I help animals. I help old people. I help people. Okay, that's just like I know that's my thing, right? So I have to be cautious with that because a lot of times people do take advantage. But I don't sit up like if somebody asked me something about YouTube today, right? I'm gonna sit up. I'm gonna tell them whatever it is I can or that I know to help, and I will never try to act bigger or like I know anything more or whatever. I'm just gonna use myself as an example because my whole thing is like all our journeys are different. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave that for food for thought. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for running up the numbers on the videos that y'all doing. For all of the people that have actually subscribed, right? literally, like, I have one video that's brought in over 300 new subscribers to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please know, because like, I know a lot of people want to talk about niche, 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 niche. I don't feel that I have to be a specific niche. I have a rental property. I'm a mom. I'm divorced. I'm dating after divorce happily. What else? Like, I get up. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but I'm not taking clients anymore because I'm in a transition phase. So my thing is, like, I never want to just come on the channel and I think that's why I gradually transitioned everybody. Like, I went from showing tutorials and all these things to now I just kind of give more insight, like Q&A type hair material, or answer questions, or every once in a while I'll show something with my hair. Like, maybe today what I'm doing with my hair, I'm a video recorded and make it into like a video or something like that to put out. But I like to be true to myself and authentic to myself. So I'm not gonna come on here and just pump out content to get a fucking view. I could care less about a view. I care more about, like, who I'm actually talking to, and like, are y'all receptive? Are we talking to each other? Are we receptive from each other? Are we vibing with each other? That's why I have females on the channel and I have males on the channel. I'm not out here to be stuck into, like, I want to be known for this. No, I'm just a person that likes to help. I like to have conversation. My life is pretty entertaining. It's pretty damn funny if you ask me, because I don't have everything together, right? Like, I am a very structured person, but I'm just like the next person. I'm human. I do not have everything together, everything in order, every step of, like, baby, look, when I tell you yesterday I washed dishes from that morning to that evening to get all the dishes finally cleaned, because the dishwasher just don't always do it for me, right? Yeah, it was chaotic. My back, I went to sleep with my back hurting so bad and woke up this morning and was like, okay, I'm gonna have to get up and get myself together and put on something and do something, because shit, I'm hurting, right? But I don't know. I don't know. Let me jump into these comments. Let me see what y'all be saying, because your girl can talk. And that's all I'm saying. Like, y'all, when you come on here, I'm gonna give you authentic. I'm gonna give you real. I'm gonna give you what it is I'm doing. So you can expect to get hair content out of me. You can expect to get fashion content out of me for sure, because I'm gonna buy some shit, I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna make it my own. Now, don't expect to see me in all monotone, like a white shirt, white pants, white this and this part. Like, that's just not my style. I don't believe in looking like everybody else. That's just like when you look around my house. My house is decorated, it's nice, but my house is gonna give you a home feel, because my house is very much livable. If you came to visit me today, you're gonna feel comfortable. Now, that doesn't mean that my house is a mess or it's dirty or it's ugly or anything like that. Not at all. But at the same time, when you come in, you're gonna feel comfortable. You're not gonna feel like, oh shit, I can't sit on a sofa, I can't sit over here, or absolutely not. You know how many kids run through my house in a day? Robin had, it was 2 in the morning the other night. 2 in the morning. Robin had about 7 people in here. They was all laughing, clowning, and this week is like April break for the kids. So Sydney's home from school. Robin graduated early, so half of her friends graduated early too, but some of them are still in school. 7 people, 2 o'clock in the morning. Baby, do you know what I did? I got in my bed and said, y'all can fucking have it. And I went to sleep. I went to sleep while they was laughing. I can't tell you, I checked the cameras, so I was able to know what time everybody left, but Bay was up. He was watching TV and stuff like that. So shit, him and the kids was up. I was asleep. No, not my life. So when I show you something, it's going to be my actual life. When I talk about stuff, it's going to be like, I see so many people on here that be, first and foremost, in real life, have my friends that come to me for advice about dating or relationships and stuff like this. Now, mind you, I've been married. I've been married twice and divorced both, right? But I believe in the constitution of marriage, and I do understand, like, I shouldn't have been in either situation, but you live and you learn, and from there you move forward. But when I look at that time frame, 10 years with one person, 7 with another, that's 17 years of my life. Baby, you best believe if I were to ever do it again, I'm gonna make sure that God is all up and through that thing, and it's not gonna be family influencing it or somebody else influencing it. You have to do what is best for you, because when you do what is best for you, when you follow the path that is for you, when you do what it is, whatever it is gonna unfold for you. Be patient, have time. Don't get caught up in the like, well, this person doing this, or why I don't have this, or why, like, I've never been the person to wonder like why I'm not getting this, or why. I don't compare myself to nobody. So if anything, when I look at something, I'm looking at myself, and I'm doing self-reflections with me and asking me like, okay, where can I get, like, I am a person, I sit up last night, me and Beau, we were watching, I think we watched two of my videos. I sit up, I watch my videos, and sometimes outside of me critiquing, because I'm a very analytical person, I'll cringe at a lot of my older videos. And the only reason that is because I'm looking at them like, damn, like, I've drastically changed from that. I can't believe, like, at that point in time, I was right there. So I do see my evolution in my content, like, growing and changing and stuff. And so that's all part of my journey. I would definitely encourage anybody, especially if you create content, go watch your older things. Like, at some point, you have to evolve, you have to change, you have to do different things. If you're not cringing and everything is just comfortable to you, you're complacent. You have to swap it up. You got to, and I'm not saying like go drastically change yourself. I'm just saying, don't get content in being complacent, because you can lose yourself. Don't get content in letting somebody else try to guide and direct you and tell you what you need to do or what you should do. Like, it's good to get constructive criticism, but the best person to give you a self-evaluation sometimes is just yourself. Like, sit down, pen to paper. Like, I'm telling you, damn near every room in my house, let me show you. I just threw away a notepad in here. Every room in my house, every single room in my house, I have expo markers and I have ink pens. Why? Let me show you. Let me show you what I do. I write affirmations and goals of different things that I want to do, and just different things like that, right? I'm always carrying paper on me, because when I have an idea about anything or whatever, that's what I do. I put it to paper. I pray about everything. I do everything. Everything in my life that I have, God has given me. Like, me and my kids were talking about this the other day. I was telling them like a specific street I wanted to live on in the city that we're in. And I was just like, because I liked that neighborhood, right? God not only, he gave me better. He gave me more than what I asked for, so I don't know. Just don't be greedy, y'all. Ask for what you need, set plans, make plans to do what it is you need to do, and yeah, live your best fucking life. Because let me tell you, at the end of the day, can't nobody, is this open? Girl, let me get the glue that's already open, because I don't know what that, I don't know. But what I will tell y'all is, and what I will do is, I will apologize to you. I do apologize for the fact of me sitting up trying to, thinking like I'm doing something wrong, or like I don't, like, I really, I'm not gonna lie, like, getting that coach, it started out good, but by the end of it, I just felt like everything I was doing was wrong. And I had to reel myself back in and realize, like, no, bitch, I'm good. Like, So I love y'all. I'm thinking about here in Texas, I think they said at 1:30 is when you're gonna see this total eclipse, honey. I ain't got no glasses. I ain't for playing with my eyes like that. And I ain't interested. I can watch it on the TV. I understand it's like a once in a lifetime thing. They say the next time it's supposed to happen is like 2044. This is only what, 2024, so bitch. Okay. So let me jump through these comments, because I just said I was gonna do that, and then make sure that I love when y'all comment, because it lets me know who's here and I can actually communicate with you. So first, shout out to Jay for retracting anything that was inappropriate. I love you, brother. Thank you so much. Morning boy said, I'm new. How are you? I'm doing fine. Anthony Harris. Damn. I don't know what he's talking about. Jay said, y'all be respectful of the host. Thank you, Jay. You're a beautiful lady in this. Good afternoon to everyone. Happy Monday to you, sweetie. Same to you. Oh, thank you, Jay. Antoinette said that's right. Thank you. Let's see. Baby Jay was on it this morning, baby. He was retracting y'all comments left and right. He said this is not a dating site. Jay, I don't know why somebody be trying, baby, I'm on my hair is not combed. Don't y'all be trying to date me. I got a butterscotch in the room. I'm okay with that one. Shit, he enough. He a handful in his damn self. Shit. People, this is not a dating site. Antoinette says, same. What works for me works for me. I'm okay with that. Antoinette, I think I've watched your channel before. Do you have a channel? I think you have a channel. I want to say Antoinette has a channel because that Antoinette shops, I know that, I don't know. If you don't have a channel, then I apologize. But I want to say you have a channel. Oh, thank you, Jay. I will check out your channel. Jay always shouting out somebody. I'm so, y'all, you need people like that. I know, Jay, because I've been seeing your stuff too. You know, like first and foremost, your community tab has been so encouraging. So encouraging because I'm just say that it's been so encouraging. I keep liking, I drop the little hearts every time I see it, and it inspires me to be like, yeah, you know, I'm doing this and I'm doing this right. Antoinette said, thank you and continue being you. That's what makes me love your channel, your authenticity. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. I know this was a heavy conversation this morning, but yeah, I was like, I'm going to bed. It's 2 in the morning. Y'all up laughing. I mean, Jay, they was laughing and talking, and I mean, they were so loud. First and foremost, they were in the little salon area. And so that's like on the other side. So like here's the jacuzzi area. On the other side of that wall is like the salon area. And then my room is right on this side. Baby, when I say I can hear them through all the walls, oh no, y'all can have it. I'm going to bed. All need to be sweet to one another. Yeah, but I also feel like if it's not in a person to do so, like you can only expect people to do what they're gonna do. And a lot of people, you know, that's just not in them to do. And so that's why you get a lot of fake ass friendships, fake ass friends, fake ass relationships, because everybody want to see what they can get from the next person. And my thing is never like if I ever reach out to anybody to network, I'm reaching out for business for us to network. If I reach out and say, hey, you know, I think we might should go to dinner or go to lunch or something like this, it's because, you know, I think we could probably be great friends or something like this. But you can't force people. Let me tell you, like, so about a few months back, it was a group of us all that like had decided we were all gonna get together. Now everybody had different subscriber counts, different view counts, things like this. So for me, I thought like, you know, hey, this would be cool. But real quickly, you notice like some people was really just about themselves. Some people wasn't even receptive to it, and then you know some people just wanted to, man. So it turned into like it dispersing. But the one thing I learned from that was I didn't wait. Like, so it was something that I was praying about, like God, you know, and I still pray about it to this day. Like God, put people in my path that do YouTube and stuff that, you know, would be like-minded with me. We'd be on the same goals, journeys, and things. We can all create content together or, you know, just do things. Because I have my own friends, but I wanted to have friends within the YouTube realm because I just feels like it does help. And I shared that prayer with somebody, and then the next thing I know, like it was orchestrated and it was put together. But you know, I never prayed and asked God, like, God, did you bring this to me? God, you know, like God, I know I said it to a person, but like, did you bring this to me? And I don't think that God brought it to me, because if God would have brought it to me, it wouldn't have fallen apart the way that it did. So I'm still praying my prayer, and I've learned from that to wait and trust in Him. And you know, even in this thing, to understand that Satan do hear our prayers too. And I'm not saying that Satan brought the group together, but I mean Satan does hear your prayers too. So he knows how to entice you or tempt you or things. And I don't want to get too biblical because y'all know I'm a preacher's kid. I could go there. But it just, patience is a virtue. That's the best way I can say it. Patience is a virtue. Oh yeah. You like one thing too, you will notice that you will some people stay, some people go. Like one thing I've learned too is like the bigger you get, the more people start to see your views, then they want to comment. But they be watching. Your family be watching, all these people be watching. It's just they're not supportive. But once they see like a video jump off or something jump off and they want to leave a comment, then that's when they do all of that. Let's see. I'm trying to go back through these comments because baby, your girl will talk. Let's see. Where did I stop? Okay, Jared, he said, you talking to me. Hit the like button. Thank you. People, this is not a dating site. I saw that one. That's so hilarious to me. Thank you. And continue being you. Oh, I saw that. I think that's where I stopped. I know that's right. You like, screw it, I'm going to bed. Rico said, we all always to be sweet to one another. I saw that one. She said, a lot. We are a mini micro channel just getting started, but I'm here. That's fine. That's where you have to start. You start. And Jay said, I lost 2 of my friends doing live. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. My daughter called me. I'm gonna go ahead and call her back because she gonna claim that I'm ignoring her calls, and I'm gonna put these nails on. I'm gonna put a nail on this big toe. All right, I got the big toenail because she just be needing a little assistance. I don't know. My nails break because I'm always washing dishes. I'm always using my hands. I'm always doing hair. It's just so. Sometimes I go and I get them done. Sometimes I just do the press-ons. It just depends on how I'm feeling. And right now I'm feeling like press-ons. So there we go. But thank y'all for listening to me this morning. For real, for real. It does my heart good to share with people that I know have been here, whether you've been here from day one or you've been here midway or you just joined today, right? Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for always just showing up for me the same way I show up for you. Please know that I see the same things you see, right? You come to the channel, you see the amount of subscribers, you see the views, you see the content slowed up, but I felt the need to come on and really just, because I was wrestling with it. I didn't want to speak bad about the coaching program. Notice I didn't name drop it. I didn't want to speak bad about either of the coaches because I really do think that they were amazing and everything like that. I just think it got to a point where I would say for that, it needs to be improved by having access to people's analytics to where you don't have to screenshot and try to send. I really do think because that's going to show you what needs to be done. And yeah, I think like with anything that's new, it has room for growth and opportunity. So that's, I just didn't want to, I don't like to be negative, and I don't like to come and, I like to be honest, but I don't want to be negative. And I didn't have a negative experience, but it showed me that right now I don't need a coach right now in that, so to speak, should I say. And anything that takes you off balance, anything that makes you question you is not for you. So do you. That's all. Let me go get my head stuff together so I can look cute and see what my child wanted. Love y'all. You're so welcome.